You're not the first, nor will you be the last moron I have to deal with.
I haven't been seeing anybody out of respect.
You're exploiting my codependent nature.
Wait, are you in the program?
Maybe.
That's amazing.
No, I'm detaching with love.
You still love me.
You just broke down my fucking door.
He's worried you might be in danger.
I am. Take him away, Gabriel. He's all yours.
What?
What the fuck?
Look at the camera, the light, nah, look at me vanish. Look at the way that we ran, look at the reaction. Look at the way that we taking it, look at the way that we dropping the bags. Look at the way that we gotta look for the prize. Standing so steady to look in your eyes. Give me the bottom, like a mannequin. Why are you panicking? Look at the way that we battling. Look at the way that I'm moving. Look at the way that I'm moving. Let me in. Look at the way that it's look at the way that I roll. Look at the way that I ride. The way that I'm low. Double up. Let me in.
The film opens with Pete Strykyr, a battle-hardened hitman, seated inconspicuously among a group of everyday individuals at a Workaholics Anonymous meeting. His demeanor is one of quiet restraints, shrouded in secrecy, and oddly tinged with vulnerability. In this setting, he sheds the persona of a feared assassin, revealing instead a man yearning for equilibrium and respite from a life consumed by relentless missions. The meeting serves as a reflection of his struggle to address the exhaustion that comes with a violent profession. As Pete departs the session, he finds himself ambushed in an elevator by a group of armed assailants, igniting a fierce and chaotic confrontation. Meanwhile, Mateo, the merciless leader of the assassin syndicate, receives alarming news. A listening device has been discovered in his office, and Pete was the last person seen there. The implication is unmistakable: Pete is now branded a traitor. Mateo's expression hardens as he silently unleashes his network of killers to hunt down his former protege. As Pete navigates the city streets, he briefly connects with the lives of ordinary citizens grappling with their own struggles. This stark contrast between his violent world and their mundane existence weighs heavily on him, until an unexpected abduction jolts him from his thoughts. He awakens in the clutches of Christos, a man he once considered a brother. Initially, their reunion carries the warmth of shared history, but that facade shatters as Pete confronts torture devices and accusations of betrayal.
Hey, Reaper, my guy.
Well, you know I don't like being called it.
Oh, shit.
You fucking baby. Oh, shit.
No. Hey, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry.
It's too late now.
No. Come on, Reap. I'm serious.
I ask you. You give up information.
The entire fuck is going on here.
In a flash of instinctive aggression, Pete retaliates, launching into a whirlwind of strikes against Christos' men.
Seriously, guys, I don't know what's wrong with you right now, but clearly you got some fucked up intel.
Come on, he's one guy!
The brutal encounter concludes when Christos succumbs to blood loss and collapses unconscious. Despite the turmoil within him, Pete chooses to spare his former ally, calling for medical assistance before disappearing into the night. Seeking solace, Pete finds himself at a familiar bar owned by Mora, his former lover, and the daughter of Matteo. Their reunion is fraught with tension. Mora recalls the man who became so consumed by his work that he neglected her until their love faded away. Her icy demeanor hardens further when she learns that her father has labeled Pete a traitor. Their conversation is abruptly interrupted by Orlando, a hulking enforcer harboring a grudge. With his men backing him, he confronts Pete, demanding retribution for past grievances. In an instant, steel glints in the dim light as the bar erupts into chaos. Though Mora intervenes to save Pete during the fray, she resolutely declines to involve herself further. Her loyalty to herself outweighs any lingering feelings for him. Just as Pete thinks he has escaped, another crew of assassins snatches him away in a car. This time, he faces Ming Ju, a calculating killer with personal vendettas against him. Trapped in the vehicle and outnumbered, Pete assesses his captors before launching into action. Hurling the unconscious men from the car and seizing control of the vehicle. At a dock, Pete confronts Christos. Their friendship unravels amidst sharp accusations and bitter resentments. They grapple violently, exchanging blows that echo years of frustration. Christos' anger over Pete's absence during family crises and his relentless dedication to work over meaningful connections. Their brutal clash ends without resolution, but Christos delivers a grim warning. Unless Pete clears his name with Matteo, the relentless pursuit will never cease. As Pete grapples with the realization that his options are rapidly diminishing, he turns once more to Mora for help. She confronts him, condemning his life of relentless missions and reminding him of how little he has appreciated the people who cared for him. Before he can articulate a response, she swiftly incapacitates him with a tranquilizer dart. When Pete regains consciousness in Mora's home, he is disoriented and barely able to collect his thoughts before a fresh wave of assassins bursts through the door. In an unexpected turn of fate, he and Mora find themselves fighting side by side again. Combining their skills to dispatch enemies with a lethal mix of precise gunfire and brutal hand-to-hand combat. Meanwhile, Matteo seethes with anger as his defeated assassins return empty-handed. His fury culminates in a tense phone call from Pete, who desperately pleads for his innocence. Matteo's response is unforgiving. He demands proof by dawn or threatens to increase the bounty on Pete's head. The ultimatum is stark: Pete must uncover the true traitor or face a life on the run. In a moment of clarity, Mora proposes they target Angel, Matteo's longtime rival. Eliminating her would not only demonstrate Pete's loyalty but also eliminate a significant threat. With no viable alternatives, they steel themselves for a perilous mission. Armed and resolute, Pete infiltrates Angel's heavily fortified compound under Mora's watchful sniper cover. He moves with surgical precision, neutralizing guards quietly to avoid raising alarms. Inside, he unleashes chaos, snapping necks, deploying grenades with ruthless efficiency and battling through waves of adversaries in narrow hallways. Meanwhile, Mora finds herself captured and brought before Angel. Their confrontation reveals a deep-seated animosity rooted in the tragic death of Mora's brother, an old wound that fuels her desire for revenge. As their verbal clash intensifies, explosions from Pete's rampage reverberate throughout the building. Just then, Pete encounters Angel's formidable right-hand man. Simultaneously, Mora engages in a fierce duel with Angel herself. Despite her tenacity, Angel retaliates with merciless strength, nearly suffocating Mora with a heavy book. In a moment of desperation, Pete crashes into the room just as Mora teeters on the brink of defeat. While Mora exacts final retribution by forcing Angel to swallow the very poison that had claimed her brother's life. As Angel writhes and foams at the mouth, her empire crumbles alongside her. With Angel's demise, Pete and Mora seize the moment to document their victory, posing with her lifeless body to provide Mateo with undeniable proof of their success. Upon their return, Mateo reveals his true intentions. He had always known that Pete was not the traitor. This harrowing ordeal was merely a test, a means to compel Pete to confront his loyalties and pave his way as Mateo's future heir. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a wonderful day.